Go. So in the previous video, we engaged the iliopsoas gently through reciprocal inhibition and counter strain. And now we're going to go a little bit more directly into it, the direct technique, muscle energy. So when I was growing up, we sort of learned two techniques for iliopsoas. And I'll be honest with you, I don't like either of them because they hurt me. So the first one I learned was where I sort of get the patient and stabilize her, and I have to lift her knee up towards the ceiling. And then I have her push down into the ground. So go ahead, push down, 1, 2, 3, good, relax, and I have to do this. If I'm doing this all day, I'm going to be treated because my back's going to hurt. Okay, so well, it's an effective technique, and I think for some people it's great. It doesn't help me much. And then, can I have you flip onto your back? Hike! Thanks. Good. And then the other technique I utilized, or was taught, is I'm going to have you come over this way for me. Good. And I stabilize her ASIS, and I bring her knee off the table, and I have her push up towards the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, good, relax. And I stretch, I take the iliopsoas into its restriction or barrier by pushing down. I always felt when I was a patient that it actually increased my lumbar lordosis and it hurt my back. So I'm sort of biased against this one. So I didn't like that one as much. They might work well for you, and that's fine. You can utilize both of them, they're great. What I've sort of come up with, me and our team here, is you put the patient on their side, okay? And if any of you guys have ever had kids, hopefully you'll had them or will have them, unless you don't want them, but you always carry your kid in your hip, right? So you got your kid here, you're cooking your sauce here, you're tasting your pasta here, you're vacuum cleaning here. So you're doing all these things and you got your kid securely in your hip, because it's really easy to hold babies in your hip or things in your hip. So what we're going to do here is we're going to utilize our hip to treat her iliopsoas and her quadratus lumborum. Remember, iliopsoas comes down and sort of becomes like a line, right into quadratus, or right into the quadriceps, right? So it's going to come right down, right into quadriceps. So we'll start with iliopsoas. So I've got my baby in my hip here, right? Good. Can I touch your hip? And then see how I've got it braced right against me here? So this is nothing. My body's taking all of her weight. Very easy for me to utilize. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put her and take her iliopsoas where it doesn't want to go, into the barrier, okay? So I'm bringing her into extension. I gently have her push her knee up into her nose. Good. So push up. Good, and relax. Good. So this is where it likes to go, into flexion, right? Knee to nose. Pushes into where it likes to freedom. And then I'm bringing her into the barrier. As you can see, it's opening up her iliopsoas region. Go ahead, bring your knee to your nose. 1, 2, 3, good, and relax. And we bring this back. Go ahead, bring your knee to your nose. Good, and relax. And we do a little passive stretch. Now, if it's also coming down to interquadriceps, then what we do is we let her kick her doctor. All right, this is your one chance to kick your doctor. Go ahead, kick me. 1, 2, 3, good, and relax. So she's moving into extension, okay, which is the freedom, and I'm pushing her back into flexion. So I'm stretching her quadriceps. You can see that whole line being stretched. Go ahead, kick your doctor. 1, 2, 3, good, and relax. And then I move it into the barrier. Good, go ahead, kick your doctor. 1, 2, 3, good, and relax. So she's kicking me this way, I'm bringing her into the barrier. Passive stretch, good. So you got that whole line. We opened up that whole line with muscle energy. Thanks.